Hello and welcome to the second edition of the Fire Middle East Conference here in Riyadh. We are delighted to be partnering with the National Fire Protection Association, who have joined us as a knowledge partner this year's conference. And I'm joined by one of the key parts of their Middle East operation, Zahi. Zahi is the country director for Saudi Arabia and is, shaping this conference with us, with his knowledge, with his expertise through the partnership with NFPA. So Zahi, thanks for being here.
Thank you.
First of all, I really want to get stuck into how NFPA is growing here in Saudi Arabia, the sort of partnerships that you're fostering, and how this is shaping, a safer future for Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, sure. Thank you, Ryan. Absolutely. So over the past year, NFPA has deepened and strengthened their engagement in Saudi Arabia to shape the fire and life safety landscape. We work with various key stakeholders like the Supreme Authority of Industrial Security, Saudi Electricity Company, Saudi Aramco, and many others. These collaborations reflects NFPA's commitment to a safer ecosystem in Saudi Arabia, to advance also resilient communities. In addition to that, NFPA aligns the NFPA standards aligns with the global standards for the specific needs of Saudi Arabia for their infrastructure and the development goals. One more thing to highlight is that NFPA achieved a key milestone last year by establishing and launching their NFPA region branch office in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia.
Wonderful. And you've played a huge role in that, haven't you, Zahi? You've brought so much experience, personal experience from the fire and life safety industry into the operation at NFPA. How are you leveraging that here in Saudi to continue this growth?
Yeah, so I started with the fire protection engineering and implementation of a standard, and this has been for the past decade, where I focus more on the implementation of a global standards to make it a practical and a relevant solution to the local markets. In Saudi Arabia, this means that we want to translate and ensure that the fire, life, and electrical safety is not only compliant with the international practices, but also relevant to Saudi Arabia. We, we work with regulatory authorities, we work with industry leaders, associations to facilitate trainings and technical workshops to advise on code compliance and to guide the professionals on how to implement the NFPA fire and life safety ecosystem.
Wonderful. You like I said, there's so much expertise there, Zahi. So you really are an asset to NFPA, and I believe that you're an asset to what we're trying to do here at the conference as well, shaping a safer future. Like I mentioned earlier, you've joined as a knowledge partner. A key part of today's event is the panel discussion with NFPA and exploring the codes and compliance and how this plays such a large part in a safer Saudi Arabia. How important are events like Fire Middle East Conference and all of the other events you do throughout the year to NFPA when it comes to fostering collaborations and meeting new strategic partners?
Yeah, so events like the Fire Middle East Conference are really critical because they create the dialogue and the momentum needed to advance fire and life safety. Such events brings together industry professionals, industry leaders, innovators, all in one place to network, to share knowledge, share ideas and experience, and definitely provide collaborative solutions. As for NFPA, we really appreciate the being part of this event as it provides in-depth knowledge and potential collaboration. And I'm happy to be part of these conversations. And I'm honored as well to share my insights, which contribute to a safer built environment and a more resilient Saudi Arabia.
Wonderful. Well, it's a real pleasure to have you here, Zahi. You're playing a critical role in what we're trying to achieve, and I foresee a long-lasting partnership between us and the NFPA. So thank you very much for that, and thank you very much for the
Thank you.
insights.
Thank you very much. Thank you.